Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. This is Papa J in the garden. I'm going to give you a look at the garden right now because just like the title says, it is completely out of control. Here, with my recovery, I have not actually gotten back into the gardening part of it, even though I still try to do a little of it. And this is the results of it. If you're not in your garden daily or almost daily, actually paying attention to your garden, this is what happens. Everything is out of control. Everything is wilted, hurting. When just a couple weeks ago, it was nice and beautiful. Nothing seems to get enough water. But one of the beautiful things about this is that we're about to go ahead and do the complete reset on this garden. Old cabbage patch. Hopefully I have a photo I can put out there and show you exactly how beautiful this cabbage patch was. In case you don't remember. It's almost embarrassing, but this is part of gardening. When you want to go off, take you a week or two. If you don't have anyone to come see about these plants, well, this might be what you come back to as well. Now, much as I enjoy coming out here, working in the garden during my recovery, I just haven't had it in me to be out here like I like to be out here. I come out here and try to do a little here, a little there, but it's just not good enough. It needs attention. Still got peppers over here in the staging area, which is time to reset all the plants, as well as go ahead and get them planted out. Here we lost the pepper. Well, hopefully it's just not lost. Hopefully it shut itself down because all the peppers went overripe. They're starting to dry on the plant. There's a little white jalapeno. Look like the same thing is going on there. Tomato plant doesn't have much left on it. One of the things I hadn't showed you guys yet is trees. We do have a few trees. Here's a pomegranate tree. It's had several blooms. This is the first one I recorded. This one's at the end. Well, this tree has had about 6 blooms on it this year. I don't expect it to set any fruit, but because of the amount of blooms we had this year, I do believe we will get fruit on it next year. This is just a plant for the butterflies. And the other jalapeno. I'm glad to see that the leaves are perked back up. I missed watering for 2 days, and this plant really shut itself down. As you see, we have some sun scalding on these peppers. They're still good, still flavorful, still hot, pretty intense. Just not pretty. But because I missed a couple of days of watering, it really affected the plant. Like I said, this is the out of control video just before the reset. We will be trying to reset this over the next couple of days. Beautiful, beautiful brown cherry. But in a couple of days of missing the water, it dropped all the cherries and laid down and went to sleep. Tomatoes are doing real well. Yeah, they've been real enjoyable. Blueberry. I don't know why it's trying to give up, but it is. It's still alive though. It's trying to give up. Here's another one of those real tropical fruits. This is a finger lime. And as you can see from a few days of watering, I don't understand how this sun is affecting these plants this year. I've never had a problem like this just from a couple of days of watering. And the Tabasco pepper. And here's the one I'm really disappointed about. This is my miracle fruit. This one right here, that fruit has fruit on it, but missing a few days of watering, the fruit has withered up just like the leaves started doing. So we're gonna get it moved to a more shady area, get it watered in, give it a little nutrition, and see if we can't get it back. Here's another one of the trees. This one actually doesn't seem to be hurt too bad by the few days of mist watering. And this is the cotton candy fruit, Jamaican cherry, whatever you know it as. I enjoy it quite often. All right, what we're gonna do now is take a real quick look. This is the Barbados cherry. There's quite a few cherries throughout the tree, still in bloom. This is one of the fruits I would recommend anyone in our climate have. These cherries are said to be more nutritious than an orange, several times more nutritious in vitamin C than an orange. And it constantly fruits like this. And after the first year or so, when it starts fruiting like this, the fruit really is delicious. It's not bad the first year, but it's just like everything else. It's not as good the second year and therefore on. Right here we have a few trees in pots. All my trees really are in pots right now. And this is one of the most disappointing ones right here. It is nice and leafed out and beautiful, but this is the first year that the peanut butter fruit has bloomed for me. And because of the missed days of watering, even though this is heavy in, there we go, heavy in acidic soil with a lot of peat moss and sand, it affected this tree as well. It's not a tour of the trees. This is to show you just how out of control everything is. Over here, I don't know if you can actually see it. I'm not going over there right now. Yeah, I will, just a little. We have a small pineapple here. First pineapple on this property. Here we have another Suriname cherry tree. Yeah, it's just neglected. Sage, very small leaves on the sage because everything's just been neglected over here as well. All right, what I'm going to do now, you've always heard me mention the side yard garden. We've never actually videoed the side yard garden because I was never able to get over there and do anything. Right now I can do a little something, but I'm not the one doing the bulk of the work today. As we work our way back over there, I'll show you who's doing the work, majority of it. Right here we have a few papayas. Another one of those trees that are really easy to grow. Right now it's just neglected because here under the ground this is actually a small bed. Bunch of aloes sitting in front. And we normally keep something planted under here because of the way the papaya grows and the amount of leaves that it have. It's easy to grow something under it. And this will be coming back to life real soon as well. Banana patch. Most of what you see here is last year's. Everything's gonna get cut down except for a few of the smaller ones that come up. So now, let's go ahead and look at this really out of control. There's moringa. Gonna get 3 more moringas in the ground as well. It's another one of them if you're worried about your nutrition, your health. That's a must-have plant right there. Now over here is where we pretty much keep all the trees. And there's quite a few of them. There's some adamoyas, sapotes, some more cherries, some figs, pears, peaches, all the good stuff. But this is the side yard garden. It is a small area. Oh, there she is. That's the young lady doing bulk of the work today. We're trying to wait for that YouTube channel put out. Because see, I don't do this by myself. This young lady right here, she goes and she actually purchased a lot of these plants here. Just like this star fruit. Well, not that one, the leaf, that's the wrong leaves you're seeing there. This is the tree. Just like the star fruit. It's one of the trees that she's purchased on one of her outings. Here's another one. This is a Fuyu persimmon. It got one fruit on it and dropped, but I do expect it to bloom again this year. I think that one fruit was just early. A lot of these trees, a lot of the plants that we talk about here and talk about supporting our local nurseries and that kind of stuff. It actually comes from this young lady right here, Miss Nikki Nicole. That's my baby. My baby. But this is the side yard garden. I'm not going to give you too much of a look at it. We just want to show you how out of control it is. And we're going to come back and look at it as after we started getting it back under control. Even the trees, one of my peach trees, board of leaves. It has some leaves on it and it's doing okay, but that's not what we do in this house. We thrive in this house. So as we get this back under control, normally this time of year we already have squash on the ground, all down this ground here, all the way to the front where she's standing at, all the way down here to where I'm standing at. We would already have squash and okra and beans planted. This is my Simmons avocado. It bloomed heavy this year and did not set not one fruit. But that's okay. Here's another fig. Set back over in the bushes here. Not enough water, not enough sun, not enough love. And that's what we got. Just a couple little leaves. But when I come back and show it to you in about 2 weeks, we'll see what it looks like then. Here's the biggest fig we have, which is Olympus fig. We just baked it up today. And once again, you see not enough water, not enough love, not enough nutrition. Neglect, out of control. We got to get it back under control. All right, that's it for now. It's not really a tour or anything like that. Just wanted to kind of show you. Oh, let's go back here to the trellises. And she's already cleaned it up some. I'm out here trying to help her. I think I'm in the way more than I'm helping though. we're gonna that's a little mamey. Young mamey tree. For these trellises here, we normally this time of year we have cucumbers and tomatoes already on this, and on this arch trellis here we definitely have cucumbers this time of year, and most of the time it's too many cucumbers for us to actually have, even with giving away to the neighbors. And this year right now we have nada. We have a thought, that's about it. But hopefully after the day, since he's gotten out here and got started getting this thing back under control, I'm actually moving a little bit more. Maybe now we can actually bring the side yard garden into play. And I'll be coming back at you in just a moment.